Good morning, students. Let's start our English literature class. Today, in our English literature class, we'll start chapter number 18 from where we have left in our previous class. The name of the chapter is Martian, the Martian Chronicles. Let's begin our chapter number 18 from where we have left in our previous class. So let's begin. But no, she shook her head, an imperceptible, forgiving shrug. Imperceptible means impossible. Her eyelids closed softly down upon the golden eyes. Marriage made people old and familiar while still young. Means a person who is in a marriage becomes old. Becomes old means thinking changes old but still he is young. She lay back in a chair that moved to take her shape even as she moved. She was laying on a chair means as she was on the chair lying, the chair took the shape of that lady, Mrs. K. She closed her eyes tightly and nervously. The dream occurred. She saw a dream. Her brown fingers trembled. Trembled means shiver, moving. Came up, grasped at the air. Grasp means to catch something. A moment later, she sat up, startled, gasping, looking here and there, confused. She glanced about quickly, glanced, looking here and there, as if expecting someone there before her. Means as if she was expecting that someone should be standing over here with her. She seemed disappointed. When she saw no one, she was totally disappointed. The space between the pillars was empty, means no one was present over there. Her husband appeared in a triangular door. In a triangular door. Did you call? He asked irritably. Irritably means what to say? In a manner of anger, a bit anger. No, she cried. I thought I heard you cry out. Her husband said that it seemed as if you have called me. Did I? I was almost asleep and had a dream. No. Did I call you? I was sleeping, as if I was sleeping and had a dream. In the daytime, you don't often do that. Means you had a sleep and had a dream. Usually you don't sleep in the daytime or have a dream. She sat as if struck in the face by the dream. She sat as if the dream was on her face. Totally she was remembering the dream. How strange. How very strange. She murmured the dream. Murmured means speaking in a low voice or a low tone. Oh, he evidently wished to return to his book. Evidently, deliberately. He wanted to return back to his book, means he wanted to read his book again and move from his wife, go away from his wife. I dreamed about a man. Mrs. K started to reveal her dream, what she saw. I dreamed about a man, a tall man, 6 feet 1 inch tall, means she remembers the height, 6 feet 1 inch tall. How absurd, a giant, a misshapen giant. Means this Mr. K calls the person a big giant, which Mrs. K has seen in her dream. Somehow she tries the words, he looked all right, in spite of being tall, and he had, I know you'll think it's silly, he had blue eyes. This was the description given by Mrs. K about the tall person which she saw in her dream. The special quality of that person which she saw in her dream was he was having blue eyes. Blue eyes, God, cried Mr. K. This was an expression of surprise of Mr. K, as no one had blue eyes. What you'll dream next means what are your plans for dreaming next? What are your next dreams? I suppose he had black hair, means I suppose he's having a black hair. How did you guess? He was excited. Now she was excited. How did you guess that he was having a black hair? I picked the most unlikely color, he replied coldly. Coldly means not in excited manner, not giving anything. Only simply he said, well, black it was, she cried, and he had a very white skin. His skin was white. Oh, he was most unusual. He was dressed in a strange uniform and he came down out of the sky and spoke pleasantly to me. She smiled. She said he came from the sky, she came down and she spoke pleasantly, means in a good behavior, in a good tone. Out of the sky. What nonsense. He came out of the sky? What nonsense are you speaking? You are speaking absolutely nonsense. He came in a metal thing that glittered in the sun. He came in a metal thing which was glittering. Glittering is shining in the sunlight. She remembered. She closed her eyes to shape it again. Shape it again means to remember it again. I dreamed there was the sky and something sparkled like a coin thrown into the air, and suddenly it grew large and fell down softly to land. She says that the metal thing from which that man came was like a shining coin, which if tossed in the air would look small, and when it came down it was in a big size. We can call it as a flying saucer. A long silver craft round an alien. Alien means from unidentified object from somewhere else which can't be identified. And a door opened in the side of the silver object and this tall man stepped out. When that object landed, a door opened and this man came out from that object. Let's stop till here. We'll proceed further in our next class. Till then, thank you.